Good morning, everybody. My name's Peter. I'm going to work with you today for the first 3 hours of this. Some are going to be involved in 2 sessions in a row. Some are actually going to do 4 sessions in a row. So go through level 1, 2, 3, and then tomorrow the choral session as well. So some of you will see some of this stuff over 3 times. None of it will be the same because it's intended to build on. So if you're in level 3, you're going to do different stuff with perhaps the same song, but very different things, okay? That's first. Secondly, the way that I'm going to teach you the instrument is about you being literate, or more literate about not only the instrument, but also about music. So I fully expect that some of you are going to be here not able to do some of the stuff that I'm going to talk about. And here's the neat thing about a class of students. Some of you will get it right away, some of you won't. So what I need you to do is be patient with yourself. I'm patient with you, you be patient with you. All of this stuff will build in sequence, okay? None of it's going to be thrown at you out of space, UFOs. It'll be, in fact, given to you so that it works in a sequence. And as long as you can follow that order, you'll be fine. I do ask that you not play when I'm talking, which I really appreciate, because I'm going to be speaking all weekend. And where you in this first session will find that simple, by the 4th session, this will get tired, okay? And I'll talk about that as well. All right, so first thing I need you to do is look at the diagram I've written on the board and take the ukulele against your body. You'll notice that the diagram, which is showing the head of the ukulele off to the left, okay? Your right, my left. You'll notice that the head of the uke is at this far end, and you'll also notice that there are 4 strings, okay? This is the important part of what I've done for you. I've drawn 4 frets. How many can see that? Very good. So what I want you to do is I want you to hold the instrument against your bodies with your right hand. Your left hand is off the instrument. You should be able to hold the instrument this way, okay? Now, those of you that play with a strap, I get it. I'm not concerned about it. I will tell you that the intention of the ukulele was that it be played close to the heart. And I have had women say to me, oh yeah, easy for you to say. Okay. So I do get it. The reality is that against your body, like so, you can actually hold this instrument with one hand. And your thumb logically then rests on the lip that is the neck and the body meeting. And there's a little ledge there. And if you sort of rest your thumb there, you're also going to be on a G string. What I'm going to ask you to do is play the G string with me softly. Ready, start. Keep playing it. Very good. You know what's really gratifying? Everybody's playing a low G. Well done, you guys. Good. Now here's what I also need you to do. You should be able to hear my uke and watch me so that you stay in time with me. There you go. Listening is the most important thing you do in music. 99% of what you do in music, you do with your ears. The other 1% is everything else. If you listen, you can create music. This is which note? Very good. Go to the next string. What's the name of this string? That's right. C is actually a note. Keep playing C right together. Good. With me. Very good. When you're playing a C pitch on the C string, it's allowed to ring because it's an open string. On my left, you need to stay with me. Very good. Could you go to the E note? Some of you are familiar with music, notated music. On a staff of music lines, this would be on the first line, this note, E. Could you go to the A, please? This is an A pitch. A440 actually is what it's called on musical terms, and the 440 refers to the sound wave that's playing, okay? So you're playing an A440, go back to E, back to C, back to G. You all know that the string extends from the nut of the instrument all the way to the bridge, which is at the back of the instrument. That length, tuned this way, is what gives you a G note. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I take the length of that string and shorten it, what will happen to the pitch? It'll go up. Agreed? Good. We shorten the pitch by using our fingers. okay? And if I do it correctly, I can align fingers to the first 4 frets of the instrument. If I play my first finger on the first fret of the G string, I will shorten it by 1 fret. Go for it. Did you hear the pitch go up? When you sit on something sharp, what way do you go? Up, right? This is a G sharp. So we just raised a G from a G to a G sharp. In the musical alphabet, what comes after G? That's right, it goes back to the beginning. Could you please play the next fret? Now what you've just done is you've played 3 pitches. You started with, everybody, then you went up to, and then you went to. You notice that that follows in half steps musically. G, G sharp, A. We call that a chromatic movement, half steps, okay? What's a half step up from A? A sharp, remember you're going up. What way do you go up? When you sit on something sharp, you go up, right, okay? There's your A sharp, okay? What's the next note after A sharp? B, and there's your pinky finger. And if you're saying, oh, this feels weird, yeah, get over it. It's your 4th finger, it's the easiest way to play this pitch. Speaking of easy, what's the next note after B? C, that's right. If you're familiar with a piano keyboard has 2 spots where there are 2 white notes in a row. This is one of the 2 spots. B goes to another white key on the piano, a C. That's the next note you're going to play. Now, the fact that we're out of fingers is convenient that the next string is called C. If I had slid my pinky finger up from the B, I would have been on C, semitone higher, half note higher. This is C. Depress your first finger on the first fret of the C string. What's the pitch? Good. Could you please call out the name of the next note? Could you please play and call out the name of the next note? Good. Could you please tell me the name of the next note? Don't play it. E. Do I need my pinky finger to play it? Why? That's exactly right. But we're going to do it anyway. Play it with your pinky finger. Go. Good. Now play the open string. Now play the pinky. Now play the open string. What do you notice? Same pitch. This is how some string players tune their instrument. When they don't have a tuner, they find the pitch E on the C string and then match it to the open E. And if they're the same, then the instrument on those 2 strings is in tune. Make sense? Good. You're on an E right now. This is the other spot on a piano keyboard where you have 2 white notes. E goes to, go for an F. Ladies and gentlemen, what's a semitone up from F? Excellent. What's a semitone up from F sharp? I love the way you're calling it out. What's a semitone up from G? Semitone up from G sharp. Good thing we got an open string. Semitone up from A. Very good. Semitone up from A sharp. And right next door to B is? Thank you. Could you go back to B, please? Ladies and gentlemen, if I get a flat tire, which way does my car go? We're going to take the chromatic scale going down now. From B, go a semitone back. What's the name of the pitch? Wait a minute, we're going down. B goes to B flat. Get it? Going up, what was this called? Going down is called? Unless there's a key signature telling you differently, that's how you calculate the name of the note. B flat goes back to A. A goes back to A flat. A flat goes back to G goes back to very good G flat, also called, depending on direction of the music, right? Okay, and the key signature. Going back to F goes back to, could it be an F flat? Absolutely yes. Depending on the key. In the key of C flat major, this is an E flat. Sorry, this is an F flat. Thank you. The note is E. Go back to E flat. Go back to D. D flat. Go back to C. Go back to B. Pinky finger. And if I use my pinky, it's logical. It's the 4th fret, and that's my 4th finger. Make sense? Good, go back to B flat. Back to A flat, back to G. The instrument is a chromatic instrument. What you've just played is a chromatic scale. The new word you've learned today is? Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, could you go to an E string? Very good. Please play, let's call it, for the sake of a G today. Please play G flat. Please play an F. Please play an E. I play, then you play back to me. My turn. My turn. Could you please play that chromatic run going from a G back to an E twice consecutive? 3, 4. Ba, 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 ba. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, could you do the exact same thing starting on C of the A string? 1, 2, ready, and. I'm going to do it again. Before I do, notice that I'm not referring to strings by number. Notice I'm not referring to notes by number. I'm calling them their proper name. That's the same as me calling you by your proper name instead of hey you. Or a first person sitting in the third row in the corner. Why would I do that? If I know your name, it's best I do that. Here's my run. Your turn. Go back to the G note, do the same run. 3, go. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the rhythm that you just played, which was this, and I'm going to swing it. Listen. Your turn, play it. My turn. Thank you. Watch my first line. Watch it. Try it. Go. Okay, now I'm giving you beats. You can't hear it because I'm tapping my foot. Listen to my beat. Can you hear this? Listen. Ya ba dee da dee ba dee da dee ba ba. You hear where the notes fall? Try it. Listen to my beat and play it. 2, 3, 4. Ba ba dee da dee ba dee da dee ba ba. That was better. Some of you are not quite tight. Do it again. 3, 4, go. Ba ba dee da dee ba dee da dee. Da, da. Ladies and gentlemen, can you clap this after me? After me. To go. You hear the end where it went prom, prom? That's wrong. It needs to be one rhythm. That's what I'm giving you, is the rhythm of this. Listen to it. And here's your beat. Ready? Go. Ba ba dee da dee ba dee da dee da da. Hear it early? Wait for it. Wait for the beat to fall, then you play it. You clap it. Hear the rhythm in your head. 3, again. Ba ba dee da da ba dee da dee ba ba. Somebody's still early on my left. Again. And ba ba dee da dee ba dee da dee da. That was better. Good job. Pick that now, starting on the G. 2, 3, 4. Way better. We got some people late on the E, but way better. Could you go to the C and do the exact same thing? 3, 4. My turn. Don't play, please. Your turn. Thank you. What are the last two notes I played? Anybody call them out? F and A. Thank you. F, A. Could you all just do that? 3, go. F, A. Good. Please play that C run again. 3, 4. Ba ba dee da ba ba dee da C. F, A. Nice. Go from the beginning, starting on the G. 1, 2. I'm keeping the beat by strumming. Ready? 1, 2. Listen and play. Now you go to the C and go back to the G. Okay, now I'm going to give you the next line, but before I do, just a note. How many times do you play the G run? Twice. Then you go to? How many times? Once. Then you go back to G and play it how many times? Once. That's right. How many times do you start on the G run? Twice. Start on it twice. Okay, got that? Okay, yes.
What were the last 2 notes?
You mean that?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to it. What'd you notice about my left hand? I'm not using it, right? So what does it tell you those 2 strings must be? Open. What are the names of the 2 middle strings? Those are the 2 last pitches. Help?
Yeah.
Good. Good. You got it now. Here we go. I'm going to give you the next line. I want you to echo it after me. I play, you play. Louder. I couldn't hear it. Ready? Thank you. My turn. I'm playing. That's better. It's G and A. Your turn. Okay, it's going to change. Listen closely. Your turn. Stop. What's the first note of that pattern? G. Next note. And the third note? B. That's like in a scale pattern. G, A, B. Ready? 2, 3, go. I'm going to go back to G this time. Listen to me. Your turn, play now. Very good. My turn. 3, 4. My turn. Go. What was that last pitch, everybody? Thank you. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. What's the name of the last pitch I played? G. Thank you. Go. Very good. Go. My favorite line, and it's the trickiest of them, believe it or not. 2, 3, 4, 1. I told you it's the trickiest line. How many notes? How many pitches? 1. The rhythm, however, is what gets you. Listen to the rhythm and then clap it back to me. Ba, ba, ba. No. I do it, then you do it. 1. Ba, 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 ba. 2, 3, 4, 1. Do I clap on 1? No, you can hear me count it, which means it's a silent note to play rhythmically. 1. My turn. 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Not bad. A little bit raindroppy. Do you know what I mean by raindrops? They go prom, prom, prom against the window. We need it to be tight, one rhythm. Here's how I'm going to help you. Here's your beat. Bop, 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 bop. Here where the beats fall, they're my claps. Your claps are the rhythm. Mine are the beats, yours are the rhythms. 2, 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 ba. Better, way better. You want to watch that first beat. It's a rest. 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 ba. Way better. Don't rush the last beat. 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 ba. Did you hear it? That was awesome. Do it on a high C note. Ready like this. 1. Ba, 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 ba. 2, 3, 4, 1. Ba. Ladies and gentlemen, don't play on the first beat. It's a rest. 2, 3, 4, 1. Nice job. Good for you. Just a little bit early, one person, but it was good. How many noticed that I stopped my notes right away? Do you know how you stop or dampen a pitch? If your note's on a C, play it once and let your finger relax. Ready? 3, 4, play. No, just one of them. 3, 4, 1. If you do it right, by relaxing your finger, it stops the sound. Listen. Here's my first finger, or my third finger. Did you hear it? Sound totally stops because I rest it and it stops vibrating. Watch. I don't take it off or it plays 2 notes, right? 2, 3, 4, pick. See if you can stop the sound by just letting your finger rest on it. Ready and play. Ready and play. There you go. That's the idea. So try that in between each pitch like this. Only note that I let ring is? You got it. 3, 4, C. Ba, 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 ba. Ladies and gentlemen, do the entire piece. Starts on a G. 1, 2, 3, and ba, ba, dee, da, dee, ba, dee, da, dee. Repeat that. Ya, ba, dee, da, da, ba, dee, da, da. Up to C. Ba, ba, dee, da, da, ba, dee, da, da. Back to G. Here's your little run. Ba, da, ba, da, dee, da. Da, ba, dee, da, da. Here's your C note. 1. Ba. Ladies and gentlemen, try that. 3, 4. Your first pitch is? Next pitch is? A, then? It moves in a scale. G, A, B, back to G, 3, do that much. G, A, B, G, then we're going to go A, G, 3, go. A, G, do that together like this. You guys over here, you guys are going to come right in after that with A, G, G, A, B, G, A, G, 2, 3, you guys. Ba, 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 ba. Again, ba, 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 ba. Switch, 3, 4. Ba, ba, dee, da. Again, ba, 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 ba. Again, ba, 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 ba. A, G, again. Ba, 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 ba. Do it all. 3, 4, and ba, ba, dee, da. Can I give you a hint? Watch my G note. See it? Watch this. Did I ever take the G off? I left it right there. I put my middle finger down on the B only when I need it. 2, 3, try it now. 3, 4, again. That was good. That sounded really good. 3, go. Okay, this is the only line that's different. The rest of it's straightforward. From the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, G note. Ya, ba, dee, da. And C. Back to the G. Here's your line. Ba, ba, dee, da, 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 and C. Ba. Ladies and gentlemen, the piece is called Tin Roof Blues. And what you've done there when you played it is all chromatic notes with the odd little run. Chromatic notes is the reason that I did that piece. Runs in a line. Make sense to you? Okay? Did the chromatic notes make sense to you? Very good. The song is called Tin Roof Blues. Okay? Good. Ladies and gentlemen, can you look up at the board? What's the next note going to be if that's C and I want to scale? D. What's the next note? E. Very good. What's the next note? Very good. Next note? Uh-huh. And then? And finally? Good. If this note is Roman numeral number 1, what is D? You guys are geniuses. I love it. What's E? Very good. And if E's 3, what's F? Very good. See the Roman numerals? And G? 5. You know, kids don't know what these are anymore. Go to a kid, say, that's a 5. They go, no, it's a V with 2 lines. Okay, what's A? Very good. See, I love it. And 7. And then obviously C is 1. It's 1. It's the same, right? It's an octave higher, but it's 1. So, ladies,
Your B is an 8.
say again?
Your B is an 8, not a 7.
Oh, you know what? Let's fix that. Okay, that was quick. So you can see the notes, right? You can see that they're numbered 1, 2, 3, all the way through. Okay, how many of you know where a C is? Good, start playing the C for me. 3, 4, C, 2. Keep playing the C, don't stop. We did chromatic scales. Now C is an open string. It's the second string down from your nose. Okay? If I want you to play a D, the second note of the C scale, do you remember which fret that's in? Second fret, go for it. That's a D. Okay? What's going to come after D? Is that an easy note to play?
Yes.
It's open string, go. The fourth note of the scale is an F. Can you find an F? How many found it really quickly? Good, you can hear that it's perfect. It's first finger, first fret of the E string. That's your semitone to the F. Can you go to the G? See, that's up 2 frets. 2 frets represents a whole tone. Half a tone is 1 fret. 2 has got to be a whole tone. From G, you go to A. That's an open string, right? Next to A is B. Very good. And finally, C is next door. Back to B. Excuse me. A, thank you. Back to G. Good. Back to F. Back to E. Back to D. And back to C. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, can you notice something for me? Everything that we do in music connects back to the scale. Everything. Okay? You can't make music unless you're using scale notes for all things, including when you strum. And I'm going to give you an example. You all know how to strum a C chord, right? Pretty straightforward. Put on a C chord and with your thumb strum it 4 times. Ready? Go. Thing of beauty, really. That's great. 4. Some can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Can you do something for me? Just play the G string as you have a C chord on. Play the G string 1 time. Ready? Go. Good. What's the name of that note? Very good. See, that wasn't a trick question. It was actually quite purposeful. Good. What's the name of the next note down? C. Could you please play just the C string? Go. What note is that? C. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, could you go down 1 more string and tell me, or up a string, tell me what the name of the next note is? E. Thank you very much. So, guys, thanks. Just once. You've played 3 different notes while holding down a C chord, right? There are 3 different notes. You don't have to play the last note. You're pressing down your 3rd finger. What note is that 3rd finger pressing down? C. It's this one. When you play a C chord, strum it once. Ready? Go. How many notes did you play? 4. That's right. The 4 notes you played in order were G, E, C, and C. Or, sorry, G, C, E, and C. Please don't play. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, when you make a chord that is called a major chord, it's made up of 3 notes within the scale. Every time. Every time? Every time. Did I mention it was every time? This is the C chord. It's made up of which 3 notes in the scale? The 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th. Not necessarily in that order, but those are the 3 notes of the scale. Put on an F chord. Strum it once. Go. Thank you. What's the note? Don't play it. What's the note on the G string right now? Thank you. If I were to ask you in an F chord, F, G, A, which note is it in the scale? 3. Does that make sense? Some of you sitting there going, I don't understand. Here are the notes of the F scale. 3rd note in was A. What's the next note that's on the scale? Don't play it, just tell me the name of it. C. What note in the scale is that? Can you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. What's the next note down? F. Which note in the scale is it? 1. 1, right? Okay, and the last note that you've got there? A. So which note gets doubled? Because you have 4 strings, which of the 3 pitches gets doubled? The third in that case. Which note got doubled in the C chord? The 1. The C. Very good. Hey guys, it's usually not considered a good idea to double the third. So, if I wanted you to play the F chord that sounded more complete, we would double either the root or the 5th. Put on your F chord, don't play it. Is there a way to double either the root or the 5th that doesn't necessitate moving your hand too far? Which note did you double? On which string?
On the A string.
A string. Very good. Put down your C note on the A string. Ladies and gentlemen, now strum it. 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a more complete F chord because it doubles the 5th. The A is a very important note in the F chord. It's the backbone of the chord. It's the 3rd note. But by doubling the 5th, you make it a nicer sounding chord. I got one last one for you. Please put on a G7. Don't play it. Ladies and gentlemen, the G scale starts on a G. Duh. And then it goes what? Tell me. A, then B, and then. Very good. And then F sharp. That's right. And finally, G. Ladies and gentlemen, if I play a G7 chord, I've got the 4 notes that make up a G dominant 7th chord. Okay, now just to help you with this concept, put on a C7 chord. Got it? What's the name of the note at the bottom string? Bottom string. G. Thank you. The G is the lowest note, right? What's the next pitch? C. Thank you. There's my root. What's the next pitch? E. And what's my next pitch on a C7 chord? A sharp, better known as B flat. In a C7 chord, you have the B, and what do you have to do to it to make it work as a C dominant 7th chord? Flat it. Every time you play a dominant 7 chord, which is the most common 7 chord, you're flatting the 7th note. So when you play a C7 chord, it's called a C7 because it includes the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, and the 7th note flatted. Watch this. Strum on a C chord, please. 2, 3, strum. Keep strumming. That's a C chord. Play a C chord, but now depress. Keep playing. Play a C chord. Keep strumming. Go back and put your middle finger on a B. Good. So you're playing the B with a C chord. I've got one finger down. What's the note you're depressing? Not B flat, B natural, right? This chord is called a C major 7 because I don't flat the 7 note. Okay? So you played a C chord, back a semitone on the A string, C major 7, back a semitone. What's this chord? C dominant 7. Take all the fingers off, keep strumming. What chord is that? C6. I don't get it. Keep strumming, don't stop. What's the name of the string on the top? A. What number note is that in the chord? Right there. A note is the, keep strumming, don't stop. It's the 6th note. Because you're playing the 6th note with the 1st, the 3rd, and the 5th, you've created a C6 chord. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most easiest chord to play on ukulele. C6. Hey, can you do this? Go back to C. Major 7. Dominant 7. C6. Good. Now, instead of playing a C6, play an F chord there. Ready, go. Go back to C. Major 7. 7 dominant. F chord. Can you do it one more time? Go, C. Something in the way she moves. Da 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 dee da, F chord. Stop. You know George Harrison was a ukulele player, right? Do you hear the way that got formed? 4 chords. C, major 7, dominant 7 to an F chord. I have no doubt in my mind that that man was playing a ukulele when he wrote that song. Okay? So when you look at a scale, don't look at it as, oh, I got to do a scale. Look at it as it's the key to unlock your ability to make music. Okay? All right. Strum on a C chord with your thumb. 1, 2, C chord, strum. Now you know that the most common way to play the ukulele is by strumming it. And if you're strumming, you're probably singing. Okay? Not necessarily well. Yes? I've heard ukulele circles. Okay? So you know that this is a C chord. Generally speaking, if I'm starting on a C chord, I'm in a C scale, which means I'm in the key of C. There are 3 chords that I attach to the key of C very easily. The C, which is the 1 chord, the F chord, go, which is the 4 chord, and the 5-7, the G, 7. And you can see by the numbers counted, the first chord is C, 1. Keep strumming. C chord, good, go to F now. There's the 4 chord, back to C. Go to G7, 5-7. Sorry, missed it. Why is it a G7? Because I'm playing it as a G7. Why do I call it a 5-7? Because I'm playing it as a G7. Good. We're going to play C chord, F chord, C chord, G7, C chord, F chord, back to C chord, then G7. You're not going to change this pattern. Keep playing it. That's the 1 chord to the 4 chord, back to the 1 chord, then the 5-7. You're going to keep doing that. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We owe him away. We owe him away. Pretty straightforward, right? C chord again, F chord, G7 chord, C chord. Okay, I'm going to sing a song. Those are the only chords that you're going to be playing. You figure out which one goes. Song goes like this. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Keep strumming that chord. What chord is that you should be strumming there? G7 is right. Do you know where G7 will always want to go? Back to the 1. Back to, get ready. Here it comes. Oh, I want, hear it? See, want to go home. Want to be, could you go to a C7? B, where does C7 want to go? It does. In that number. C, the saints go F, march, G7, C. From the top, I'm not going to call it the notes, you find it. Four chords. Got it? Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want to be in that number when the saints go marching in. Just do that last line. Saints go marching in. Ready? C chord. Saints go marching in. Do it again. Saints go marching in. Without me singing, you play it. Saints. Do it again. Sing it in your heads. Saints. Call out the chords as you go. C, go. Very good. And stop. Ladies and gentlemen, when you were strumming on the chords, were you keeping the beat or were you keeping a rhythm? Beat. And you were doing it on solid quarter notes. You were strumming down 4 beats in every bar. So you were literally creating a frame in which to put your music. I'm going to leave that scale up there for now. You were putting a frame together and it looked like this. And then that was 1 bar. That's 2 bars. Oh, when the strum, 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 go marching, strum, strum. You hear it? What I want you to do this time is going to change that. You're going to take the beats and you're going to subdivide them. Instead of playing 1 beat going down, you're going to play a beat down with the second half of the beat coming up. And just to make the point, could you all please clap 4 quarter notes? Ready, 2, clap them now. Very good, ladies and no, just 4. 2, 3, again. 1, 2. Yeah, don't speed it up. Keep that steady. You do that, I'm going to strum a C chord. Tell me what you noticed about my strum compared to your claps. 2, 3, go. What'd you notice? I gave 2 for every one of yours. That's exactly what that's done. Where you were doing quarter notes before, now you're doing 2 what are called eighth notes. The sound that we use to replicate that feel is T, 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 T. So if you clap that for me, 2, 3, 4. T, 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 T. Good, I'll clap, you clap after me. Do you hear that notes that are held longer? Those are quarter notes. We call those taws. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ta, ta, ti. My turn. Ti, 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 ti. My turn. Ta, rest. Ta, rest. Ta. Ta, ti, ti, ta. Rest. Ta. Every single time it's 4 beats, right? I clap, you clap back to me. Call out what you clap if you can. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, awesome. I don't know if you're aware of this. This is actually a drum kit. What I'm holding in my hand is a drum kit. What I've just put up there, those eighth notes, if you were watching a drummer, the drummer would typically be playing those eighth notes either on the ride cymbal, perhaps on the hi-hat. And it would sound like this. Hear that? Okay, can we all please play the ride cymbal all the way through Oh When the Saints. Here we go, starting on a C chord. 1, 2, C chord. We're going to talk about the right hand in a minute, but right now I want you to go through the song. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I want C7 to be going to the F number. When the saints go F, G7, C. And stop. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very pleasant sound. I'm going to make a very important point to you about your right hand. If I want to properly play a drum kit, there's a correct technique to playing that. The way the drummer holds the stick and the way they hit the cymbal is not just haphazard. They actually have learned a correct technique. I'm going to tell you what the correct technique is for strumming. I get that the ukulele is not necessarily about everybody playing it the right way. I'm just saying, if you want it to sound right, you should do it the right way. If you don't care about it sounding right, you can do it any way you want. I'm just telling you that, okay? So to make the point, I know players who play with their thumb, strum with their thumb. I know some who strum with their thumb better than I can strum with my first finger, my index finger. All of them are Hawaiian. And I'm not going to tell them how to play. They get it. They are amazing players, and they can move their hand. It moves like lightning quick. They can move it so that their thumb does exactly what my first index finger does. I've seen players play with all 4 fingers, and some of them scratch across the strings. That's fine, but don't expect it to sound like a percussion instrument, which is what a drum is. This is also the rhythm section of your orchestra, if you're in an orchestra with ukuleles. So if you're playing it correctly, you're going to hear clear tee, 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 tee on the hi-hat or the cymbal. And it's going to be done by getting your first finger, your index finger. Close your fist just lightly. And whether you put your thumb on the first knuckle or not is not relevant, but the idea is that you're going to play with your first finger. Turn your first finger facing down to the floor. Imagine there's a drop of water on the end of that finger. How would you shake that drop of water off? Like so. You wouldn't be going like this. You'd be just shaking that finger like so. And I don't know if you notice, look at, see that arc that happens? Oh, except my good friend over here. Okay? There's an arc happening, just telling you. Okay? You can see it? That's an arc, that's it. You got it? Okay? What's going to happen is you're going to hit the strings sort of in the center of that arc. The 2 sides of it on either side are wasted space, but you need it to aim and get going. So take the strings of the ukulele, and I'm showing you this. Okay? It's literally hitting in the middle of the arc. I'm overdoing it, but you can see what's happening. And my first finger, the fingernail and the fleshy part, are hitting and skimming across all 4 strings. Please try that. 1, 2, C chord, go. And in your head, hear those TTs. And remember that idea of that water drop. Okay, if you're flicking your first finger, you're wasting energy that you don't need to waste. Let the first finger stay, not rigid, but stay in place. And what you're doing is creating 8th note strum. And it's from your wrist, not your arm. Even though when I strum, I use my arm, I do that because that's how I conduct my orchestra. Okay? Now, let's be really cute. Put an accent on your first beat. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, I 1, 2, 3. C7, F, C, F, G7, C. Keep strumming without the accent. Let's be really cute. Put an accent on the second beat. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Very good. Again. 1, 2. 1. Okay, on my count, we're going to switch to the third beat. 1, 2, 3, now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Do the first beat and the third. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, when the saints Go marching. Hear it? Feel it? Good. Go to even, no accents. Ready? And 1. Now I want you to put it on 2 and 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching, G7 in. Oh, I want C7 to be in that number. When the saints go F marching in. 1 and 3, ready? 1, 2. Oh, when the saints. And stop. Can you hear the difference? Okay, you tell me, which one do you think's most effective on ukulele? Who said 2 and 4? That makes you a genius. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what we call beats 1 and 3? The strong beats of the bar. The down beats. Very good. The down beats. What part of the drum kit usually plays the down beat? The bass drum. That's right. You don't have a bass drum here, but you do have a snare drum. What part usually kicks the 2 and the 4? The snare. Hey, if the, what did you call it? On the beat is 1 and 3. What do you think 2 and 4 are called? In rock and roll terms, you know what we call off the beat? The backbeat. Ladies and gentlemen, when we play the ukulele, here's the difference. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, which one would you rather listen to? The second one, okay? I'm telling you that the backbeat is the snare drum. So you've just created T, 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 T on the cymbal, and T, T, boom. You've now got rock and roll. If you don't play with that right rhythm and that right accent, it's not going to sound together. It would be like going to listen to a band where the drummer can't play in time, or with the sense that they're supposed to hold it together. Follow? That's why strumming gets to be so important. And the only reason why you might want to consider changing your strumming style from just scratching the strings, whatever, to one that actually gives a definition to the rhythm. One will keep you in time, the other one is good luck. Hope it turns out. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, go back to In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle. What we're going to do is we're going to play on the offbeat, and this is not going to be straight eighths, but it's going to be lilted eighths. So it's got a bit of a swing to it. C chord. Ready, 2, 3, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. G7. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. C, F, C, G7, C, F, C. Okay, keep strumming and sing. Ready? F, C, G7. Start now. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We, owe him away. We owe him away. Thank you. Okay, I want you to listen to what it sounds like if you sing with your mouth closed. Here it comes. Ready? On my count, listen to me. 1, 2, mouth closed, singing. You like that so far? Wasn't I opening my mouth? Well, I couldn't hear anything. That's usually a pretty good sign. Okay? So you have to open your mouth. The pitch has to come out, and it has to be the right rhythm. So could you just echo what I sing? Don't worry about your uke for a minute. In the I sing, then you echo, 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 echo. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Yours.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Not bad. Now, I don't know if you noticed the rhythm is sort of different. Okay, who's giving you the right rhythm? Me. I'm the one standing here today, so I get to decide. When you're standing here, you get to decide. Today it's my turn, okay? In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Okay, now it's better. There's a problem. There's one word that you're not singing the same way as I am. Which word? Lion is right. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Go.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
No, you can still hear it. You're going, lion sleeps, and I'm going, lion sleeps. Why? Why am I doing that? Because I like it. And I'm the one in charge today, so I get to check. So you do it my way. Okay? Lion sleeps tonight.
Lion sleeps tonight.
I'm going to tell you that was right. If you don't keep thinking about it, you'll go back to your way of doing, which is today, wrong. Okay? Take it from the beginning. Sing it for me one more time. 1, 2, 3, and.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Very nice. I really like that. And some of you got great voices. I noticed some of the ladies going like this. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight, which is my range. Okay, that's my range. Here's where you're supposed to be singing it, ladies. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight, which is me singing 8 notes higher into your range, which is where your voice is supposed to be. No, I'm actually a tenor. Listen, I know that every lady in this room could. I'm not saying you will. I'm saying you could sing in that range. Gentlemen, you should be singing where I'm singing. Ladies, you should be singing up the octave. Okay, so ladies and me, only ladies and me. I'm going to sing it in your octave. In your octave, that's where I'm going to sing, so you ladies get some help. I don't want to hear any of you ladies singing here.
Come on.
Here we go, ready, 1, 2, and... In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Now, one lady wanted to go 8 notes higher than that. I can't do that. I can't do it, okay? So what I want you to do is I literally want you to stay right where I'm giving you the pitch. In, sing that in. See, you can all do that. Heck, I think the gentleman could probably. There's a high F in there, guys, but that you're able to do that. Okay, ladies, could you sing it again? Just you. 1, 2, and.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Very good. Did you hear it, guys? So much better. Blended, too. Now, I did notice one thing. Lion sleeps tonight. Yeehaw, this is a Western song. We're all going to sing it country Western style. Lion sleeps tonight. No, let's not do that. You take a vowel, and I'll talk more about this tomorrow, but for all of you in advance, lion sleeps tonight. Close the E part of it at the very end. Lion sleeps tonight. Your turn, 2, 3, and lion sleeps tonight. By the way, do you hear how much better that sounded, gentlemen? Do you know why? They open their mouths. Yeah, listen, I'm not doing it for show. Although the kids in the ensemble I used to direct used to say to me, how come your picture is always on the front page of the newspaper? I'd say, well, I'm animated when I sing. They'd say, what's that mean? Well, look at the front page of the newspaper. What does my face look like? Right? So I said to them, if look, I'm just singing properly. If you sing properly, your picture will get in the newspaper. Really? Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. So the front row girls, every one of them made a pact. They were all going to sing with big open mouths and their eyebrows up. And whose picture got in the newspaper? Theirs. Yeah, theirs. So I showed it to them. I said, see, I told you. They went, he's right. You should have seen all the rest of the kids, except for a few of the boys over the side. I don't want my picture in the paper. I don't. Yeah, I love it. That's why I love girls. They get it. It's about, yeah, okay. Gentlemen, can I please hear you sing the exact same line in my octave? In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Gentlemen, and in. Hey, could you sing it for me, please? Your name is?
Doug.
Doug, thanks for volunteering. Doug, I know you.
Yes.
Yeah, we've worked before.
Reno.
Yeah, from Reno. I like that. It wasn't at a slot machine. It was at a ukulele thing. Okay, Doug, sing it for me. Ready? 1, 2, Doug, go. Hear that tone? Good. I'm going to ask you to change 2 things. Don't go jungle, jungle. Keep it controlled, not overdone. And when you get to the end, lion sleeps tonight. Get your eyebrows up. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Listen. Listen to the difference.
Eyebrows.
Watch, watch. Lion sleeps tonight. Yay. I'm excited about singing. Lion sleeps tonight. Yay. Lion sleeps tonight. Do you hear the difference? It's all about eyebrows. Hey, look. 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 Lion sleeps tonight. Lion sleeps tonight. Hear it? And actually, I know you think I'm kidding. I'm serious about this stuff. The eyebrows are what make it. Okay? Actually, you know what the eyebrows are attached to? The rest of your face. Yeah. And the idea is you want to take your face, which in musical terms we call the mask, and you want to raise the mask. And you keep the singing light. Lion sleeps tonight. The biggest difference is when people try and make it heavy. Lion sleeps tonight. Eyebrows down. Lion sleeps tonight. Through the throat. Sounds awful. In fact, it's very nasally. I don't know if you notice. Lion sleeps tonight. I'm not kidding. Watch. Lion sleeps tonight. I still pinch my nose. It sounded different. Lion sleeps tonight. Duck. Lion sleeps tonight. Yeah, right. Up, up, light. Could a gentleman one more time? In the jungle. That sounded really good, Doug. 1, 2, in the jungle. In the jungle. All the guys. Sorry, my bad. 1, 2, gentlemen, and. Can you hear it? And, I mean, that's coming. That sounds good, doesn't it? You're really blessed. You got 2 guys right around you that sounds really good. Okay? Guys, open your mouths as big as you can make them. Ladies and gentlemen, open them as big as you can make them. I just got to blow my nose. That pinching thing is not good. Sorry. Good. Here we go. Everybody in.
Great eyebrows.
Ready? 1. Great. Who's got the great eyebrows?
Lady on the end.
Oh, I'm going to be watching, Cindy. See? You're just going to sing for me. Ready? 1, in the jungle. 1, 2, 3, everybody. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps. Keep going. In the
jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Not bad at all. Doug, thanks for volunteering. Come up here.
Yeah.
Come on, Doug. Good, good. Now I know your name. Watch out. So watch this. Doug and I are going to sing. And I want you to tell me if we sound like one voice or 2 voices. Okay? 1 voice or 2 voices. Doug, you ready? Same line. 1, 2, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. 1 voice. What did we have to do to get that? Doug, what did you do to make sure we sound like 1 voice?
Watched you.
Yep. Did you just watch?
Well, listen. But
Thank
watched.
you. And I'm going to say, well, listened is actually the right answer. And he wasn't the only one. I was also listening to him. Because watch what happens if I don't choose to listen to him. Keep listening to me. Sing it. Ready? 2, 3, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Sound good to you? No. See, I'm ignoring him. It's about me. I can even do it a different way. Watch. This is the Pavarotti style. Ready? 2, 3, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Like, it's not about me. We're singing together. It's about us. Again, 2, 3, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Hear it?
Yes.
I'm listening to him as much as he's listening to me. It's not about, hey, I've been playing 40 years. I'm the expert here. They're paying me to be here. You just follow me. No. I'm singing with him. I have to listen to him too. And by the way, did you get that his rhythm was bang on? He sang it exactly like I did. And at the end, he listened for when I closed my pitch, didn't you? Mm-hmm. I could tell he was listening. I could see him listening. I could hear him listening to make sure it worked. Ladies, your turn. Doug, stay here. I want you to tell me if they do it or not. So it won't be my fault if they're screwed up. Nice uke, by the way. Very nice. Yeah, yeah. Ready? 1, 2, and. Did you hear over here it was kind of off? Yeah, they're going to fix it over here.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
good.
lion, too.
Yeah, that was the part that was, yeah, okay. One more time. It wasn't me, ladies. He said it. Here we go, one more time. And by the way, your tone was really nice. I could tell you were listening. 1, 2, and. Way better, eh? Way better. Could you hear it from back there? Yeah, could you two gentlemen hear it? Yes. It's like it sounds gorgeous. Good. Could you give my friend Doug a big hand? Nicely done. Thanks, Doug. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sing for me. Ready? 1. Everybody together. 1, 2, and. In the jungle, mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We, drop your jaw. We owe him away. We owe him away. All right, now, ladies, gentlemen, this is really sounding good. I need you to do 2 things for me. Number 1, when you sing this next time, I want you to sit up with good posture. Okay? And that simply means get your back away from, get your knees uncrossed, feet flat on the floor, and I want you to sing it out. Now, I want you to do one last thing for me. I want you to strum as you sing. I know. Last night, your guys are going to strum. You're going to strum. And wait a minute. Here's the issue. Last night, they were doing a sound check with my microphone. And the lady said, oh, we can barely hear your uke. We can hear you singing. And I said, exactly. Huh? This is accompaniment to this. This is when you sing and strum, this is the part that counts. This is accompaniment. It's the drum kit. It's the chord that gives the nice, beautiful sound to it. It's all of that stuff in the background that makes it beautiful. This is the part that counts. Here we go. 1. C chord strumming. 1, 2, 3, and. On 2 and 4 if you can do it, but definitely 8th notes. 1, 2, sing it, big open mouth. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We owe him away. We owe him away. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps Lion, 3, near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. We owe him away. We owe him away. Strum the chord C. Just C. I want you to sing the song in your head, and I want you to make the chord changes where they're supposed to be made. Ready? Here it comes. In the jungle. And stop. How many of you didn't leave a C chord? I stayed there the whole time. Good. How many did make the chord changes? Good. How will I know when to make a chord change? You have to hear it. How do I hear it? Well, watch. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Sound right to you? Something's wrong, right? In the jungle, the mighty... Oh, there it is. Now, wait. Did I show you that this was a pattern? The pattern will only give you part of the answer. The other part is you've got to hear it. So again, you're going to sing it in your heads, and you're going to listen for that match Is it matching what I'm singing in my head? If not, I got to make a chord change. Is it wrong to look at somebody's hand? Is it cheating? Not a chance. Not a chance. You look if you need to. Okay, this time I'm going to show you my hand. I'm not going to strum, but you need to make sure that your hand matches mine as you sing in the jungle. Ready? Are you singing it out loud? No, in your heads. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. Thank you. Could you all please tell me something? Here was the rhythm that I wanted you to clap. By the way, that was good chord changing. Good job. Here's the rhythm I wanted. Did you do that?
I don't think so.
No, here's what you did. Can you tell me what that rhythm is?
Top.
Yeah. Beautiful. Did you hear it? Let's do it again. Did you hear it? Could you all say that for me? 3, go. Is it wrong? Will that rhythm work? Absolutely, and it did. But be aware that you've chosen to change it. That's the issue. So the rhythm pattern that you're doing there is fine. What's key is that it's aware, that you're aware that's what you've changed it to. Okay, how many noticed as soon as you started singing the rhythm sort of went to pot? How many noticed as soon as you started strumming the singing went to pot? Okay, I'm going to tell you something you need to hear. This is the hardest thing to do with the ukulele, is to sing and strum at the same time and produce good sound out of both. Okay, I'm telling you, there's not a lot that's harder. James Hill, for those of you that know that name, was a star pupil in my group. He could not sing and strum in his first year in the group. It took time for him to develop that ability. Now, once he got it, took off and then extended beyond. Understand, it's a difficult concept to get in place. Okay? The best players in my group struggled with that until they got that concept of rhythm and melody combined and working together, and you need to embrace that. So you've been singing the melody. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Can you hear that? Okay, could you pick that? The notes are all in the C scale. I'll play a line, you play it back to me. Ready? My turn. 1, my turn. 2, 3, me. Not bad. You can hear over here somebody's got it like almost cold. The rhythm's not quite right, but it's close. My turn again. Okay, Peter, how do I know if it's right? Simple. It's got to match what's in your head. You should be singing it in your head as you play. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Try it. 3, go. In. Thank you. What's the name of the first note you played? C, then? D, then? E, then?
Yeah.
In the jungle. Back. So it goes like this. In the jungle, the... Thank you. What's that pitch?
Yeah.
F. Mighty jungle. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me if I'm making a step or a skip. In the jungle, the might, step. E to F, E jungle. It's all what? Steps. Every single one of these is steps. C scale, 4 notes. C, D, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, D, E, D, C. Here's your first skip. No, E, D, it's still a step. G, there's your only skip. E, D, E, G, skip. F, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, E, skip, D. It's mostly steps. Okay, I'm going to point to the note. You play it as I point to it. Okay, ready? Do it by ear, my friend.
All right.
Here we go. Ready? First note's an E. No, sorry. First note's going to be a C. 1, 2, 3, play. C, D, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, D, E, D, C. Skip, E, D. Skip, ready? G, E, D, E. G, F, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, skip, E, D, skip up to a G, G, F, G, F, E, G, 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 low G, up to high G, G, F, G, F, E, G, 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 G. Ladies and gentlemen, how many notes basically are you playing in this song? 3 or 4, with the 5th one being that low G, right? Do you ever go above the G? No. It's these 5 notes and a low G, essentially. Make sense? Try it again. Use your inside ear, the song in your head, together with what I point to. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. 2, 3, 4. We're on the we section. Ready and we. 2, 3, 4, 1. Ready, back to the octave G. 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, folks, I don't know if you realize this. You all have an inner ear. Only sing the word jungle. The rest of it inside your ear. Jungle, sing it out. Ready? In.
Jungle,
Thank you. That's what I want. That was perfect. In.
jungle, jungle,
In.
jungle, jungle.
Yeah, you got it? The only way you could do that is if you have inner hearing. You have inner hearing. All right. God bless you. You have inner hearing. Now, here's the deal. Use it. Use it to help guide you. If your inner hearing and outer playing doesn't match, one of them's wrong. Make sense? Could be both of them, but one of them definitely is wrong. You want to match those two, just like Doug and I matched our voices. Okay, try playing it without me pointing this time. You know the song. Sing it inside your ears. Ready? 1, 2. Starts on a C. 2, 3, and. High G. Do it again. We, oh, we, oh, we, oh. Do that section again. A G, ready. We, you gotta wait. F, G, F, E, G, 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 G. Repeat that section, high G. Wait. Some of you notice you're going we, oh, but you got to wait for the 1. We, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, we, oh, right? Does that make sense? Fix that. Ready? Start on the G, everybody. 1, 2, 3, and we, oh, we, oh, we, oh. Nice job. You fixed it. Do it. Do it again. We, oh, we, oh, we, oh. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, did you just hear that? Yes. You're now picking out the melody. Hey, I got an idea. Strum the chords again. Ready? 1, 2, C chord. Thank you. Can I ask you to do something for me? Instead of playing a chord, I want you to put the chord on, but instead of strumming it, what I want you to do is I want you to pick the A string's note as you change the chord. So instead of strumming, I want you to pick C, like this. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Hear what I just picked? You do it. Pick the A string as you go through the chord change. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tonight, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Make sense? Do you understand what I asked you to do? Could you all sing that? Pick it as you sing it. Ready? 1, 2, sing it now. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Keep going on we. We, oh, whim away. Repeat. We, oh, whim away. Did you all understand what I did?
Yeah.
If you didn't understand it, please put your hand up. Okay, so essentially, you don't.
No, I know what you did, but I don't know why. I mean,
Oh, good. I'm going to tell you why in a sec. So essentially, you're putting down the C chord, the F chord, and the G7. But instead of strumming all 4 notes, you're only going to pick out the note that would have sung on the A string. So I'm only going to play 1 string of the 4 as I change the chords. And I'll show you why.
and you never veer from that whole time you're just on A.
In this case, that's all I did. So you guys, you sing the melody. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing what the A string does as it changes its chords. So you're going to sing, in the jungle. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We, oh, whim away. We, oh, whim away. What'd you notice? It's a harmony. I just figured out a harmony part to sing to the melody. Where did I find the harmony from? The chords. All the notes had to work because they're in the chord that I played to accompany my singing. Oh, watch this. Sing the melody again. Ready? 1, 2, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We, oh, whim away. We, oh, whim away. Did it work? All I did was sing whatever the E string did. Whatever the E, not we. Sorry. Got it. Okay, watch this. I'll do one more string. I'll sing the C string. You sing the melody again. Ready? 1, 2, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We, oh, whim away. We, oh, whim away. Now, not as interesting, but it all worked, didn't it? So I could take all 3 of those notes. And give them to a different person and have 4-part harmony off the instrument. How do I know that works? Well, because it's the chord that accompanies the singing. If the chord works with my singing, then it's got to work to be sung. Now, it's not quite that simple, but the idea is that this now allows you to sing harmony to melody really easily. I don't need, by the way, did I hand you the music for this? It's right here. It's at your fingertips. So just to have some fun with this, gentlemen, could you all join me? We're going to sing the A string. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. By the way, did anybody notice what I just did? The time before was, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. This time I went, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. How did I play my F chord? I kept my C down. Instead of doubling the third, I kept the fifth down. Okay? Gentlemen, try it with me. So you want to listen, but you've got your notes right here. Ladies, you've got the melody. Just sing it. In, ready? In. Blend it, keep it light, eyebrows up. Ready? 1, 2, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We owe him away. We owe him away. Now I've got one gentleman singing down the octave. That's fine, it'll work. I don't believe you need to do that. I think you could take it up and make it a more interesting harmony, but it will work. So what if I were to take the C and now do it with the F chord open A? Gentlemen, sing it that way. Ladies, sing the melody again. 1, 2, and. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We owe him away. We owe him away. Did you hear it? Here's the choice now. I get to decide which one do I prefer. As a group, we get to decide. Do we like it better with the F chord open A, or do we like it better with the F chord with the C held? What's your preference? What sounded better to you?
I like the thirds. I like the 2 A's.
When the A's are when they're both in there?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you, because it gave us a chance to move in thirds. So now I'm making a conscious decision about which F chord to take. That's the key to this. It's not as simple as just play the F chord and sing the note. Which form of the F chord am I going to sing? That's what makes this tricky. And that's where your increased knowledge of this instrument helps you. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so I've gotten to the point where I'm going to give you a break in a minute. Before I give you that break, you notice what we've done so far this morning. Have you done some singing? Yes. Yeah, you have. Have you done some work with scales? Yep. Have you done some work with picking out melodies? By ear? Yes. So you've used your ear. Have you done some chording? Absolutely. And would it be fair to say that you now have a better understanding of how chords work? Okay. Have we done some music theory? Give me a hint. I'll give you a hint. Chromatic. Yeah. Okay. So there was music theory in there. Okay. Do you have a better understanding of harmony now? Yes, you do. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing I have not had you do this morning is to read notation. I haven't handed you a sheet of music and said, read the notes. That's the only thing I haven't done. The other 6 things I've done are what make a complete music program.
Strumming.
Yeah, that's part of the chording. When I refer to chords, that's also strumming. And that's an understanding of theory, too, because of the rhythm, right? Ladies and gentlemen, what I've done with you this morning is shown you the power of the ukulele as not just an instrument to accompany some singing, but to actually become musically literate. And that's really what I'm about. I really believe firmly that if I had just come in here and given you songs and taught you songs, I would have done you an injustice. I believe that. I believe that it's far more important that you understand why you're doing it. Your question, so why are we singing that A string? Well, there's a reason. I'm not just going to ask you to do it. I'm going to show you why and have you understand it. You go back to your ukulele circles now. You start singing a song. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? What happens on the A string when we do this? Could I just sing the A string and add harmony to it right away? The answer is yes. And then you go, well, do I like that harmony? Maybe I ought to try the E string or the C string or the G string. Now you're starting to use your ears to develop musicianship. And that's the other ingredient here. Okay? So do you have questions about any of the things that we've done this morning?
I just have a question about the melody.
Yep.
On the we
Yeah.
part. I hear the woman going down an octave on the end, and I don't think that's where you sing.
No, it isn't. And I could have very easily, if this was about the song, I would have fixed it. If this was about learning the song. And maybe it is. By the end of the day, maybe we say, let's fix that and let's get it, let's perform it.
I just want to make sure I was hearing it.
Yeah, no. There are all, listen, there are all kinds of things that I could have fixed. That wasn't my point in teaching today. So we did Tin Roof Blues, which you played chromatically. We did The Lion Sleeps Tonight, which you sang in 2-part harmony, and you also picked out the melody to, and you also strummed to. And we've given you all the music theory around how the instrument works, including the C scale. You now get that whole thing about 1, 4, 5, 7. I'm assuming you get that. Those are the 3 chords you use to accompany. Good? I'd call that a pretty powerful 90 minutes. I got more. You get 15 minutes. We'll see you back here at 1:45. Thank you, guys. Good. And play from the C down to the A string twice on each note like this. Your turn, go now. So you got an F chord on, right? Play the C twice, go. Play the F twice, A twice. Good, now do this. I'm going to take the F chord in its current form, F chord, and then at the end of it, I'm going to play the F chord with the C down. So watch what I do. If you can see my hand, I'm playing the F chord open, and then I'm putting down my C note, which is part of the F chord, right? On the A string. Do that. 3, 4, now go. Good. Now play the A string with the C off. So here's what it'll sound like all together. C, C, F, F, A, C, A, go. Very good. Try it this way. And go. No, I didn't quite do it that way. Here are my beats. Listen. Loud enough? Watch. Your turn. Da, 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 da. Stop. Did you hear the one person that played on the beat?
Me.
And I wasn't going to tell him. Now you have. Okay. I know who it was. I wasn't going to tell. Watch this. How many realize that they played after the beat, after the stomp? You know what that's called when you play that way? Syncopation. Here. 1. Hear it? That's syncopation. You're playing on the second half of the beat. Do that. 3, 4, 1. Good. Now, again, only one person, I'm not mentioning any names at all, played on the beat. I want you to be aware of it and play off the beat. 3, she's smiling. Good. I thought she was going to chuck something at me. 3, 4, 1. Da, 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 da. Wait. Okay, now you're going to the next beat. You got to fall right in between it. You can't wait for the third beat. Got to come. Ready? 3, 4, 1. Da, 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 da. Da. And off. Good. Try this. I don't know if you noticed what I did. I'm on the A string. I'm playing a C, and then I'm going up to the pitch above a C, which is a D, then back to C, and then B flat. So I'll do that. You do it after me. 3, 2, ready, play. Very good. I'm going to do it again. Thank you. I'm going to do a whole run here. See if you can follow me. Try it, and 1. Did you hear the syncopation again? Ba, 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 ba. Try it. 3, 4, 1. Ba. Oh, stop. You hear the person play on the 1? Over here. It was to my right. Don't do it. 3, 4, 1. Stop. You came early. Got to let 1 happen. 3, 4, 1. So hear the stomp, then play the G. My turn. 1. And 1. Again, 3, 4, 1. That was better. One late person, but again, not mentioning any names. Guys, several of you are coming in on the first beat. You have to wait for that beat. It's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, all but 1 got it. You understand that? Okay, try this. I'm on an F chord. Notice I didn't change my F chord. I just left it on. 1, 2, 3. Again, and if you don't know the song, it's this. 1. La cucaracha. 2, 1. La cucaracha. Notice the way I'm doing it? Here's what some of you want to do. La cucaracha. I don't want that. I want this. La cucaracha. Because why? Why? It's syncopated and it sounds more interesting. And besides, that's what's on the music I'm going to give you. Okay? So we're doing what the music says. And it says syncopate. Ready, 2, la cuca, and 1. La cucaracha. Okay, so you're going to hear this. La cucaracha. Ready? 3, 4, 1. La cucaracha. Hear where your note falls? After the beat. 3, 4, 1. La cucaracha. Closer. 1, 2, 3. La cucaracha. Way closer. Do it twice in a row. La cucaracha. La cucaracha. And 1. La cucaracha. La cucaracha. Very nice. Could you do this? Wait, I said do it, but hold on. Did you hear it? What does it do? It's a scale. Very good. It follows backwards from which note? From F down to C. Da da dee dee da da da. 2, go. Do it again. 3, 4, scale. Do la cucaracha twice and then do da 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 da. 3, 4, 1. La cucaracha. La cucaracha. And 1. Where does the scale come in? On which beat? Watch this. 3, 4, 1, 2. Listen to it. Da 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 da. Did you hear it? Comes in on 2 and it continues. What have I done to every single beat? I've subdivided it. 1. Da da ti 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 ta. Got it? Ready? 3, 4, 1. T T T T T T. Do it again. That sounded lovely. It was only one person. The rest of you play louder. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1. T T T T T T ta. Good. One person came in early here. Fix it. 3, 4, 1. T T T T T T. There you go. Now you're playing it right together. Could you please take that whole section of the chorus? La cucaracha. 3, 4, 1. La cuc. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. La cucaracha. La cucaracha. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time today I'm actually going to hand you music. Please don't play. I'm going to hand you all music in that package, and it'll look like this. The front sheet of it. Thank you, Danielle. Come on over. It's all this stuff here. In that front package, the first sheet that you're going to see is C Cruise. That's the next song. The last sheet in the package, watch this, the last sheet. Here at the very back is La Cucaracha. It's underneath green sleeves. I want you to go to the last page in that package. This is one you don't have yet. So it's coming to you right now. Danielle started it. Look at that. We've got another volunteer doing it. Here, there's for you. There, good, good. When you get to La Cucaracha, I want you to please put on an F chord. Notice the first bar. The very first bar is your F chord, and you're going to play it starting on the C string. Everybody got one? If you don't, put your hand up nice and high. Right there. Look at how high that hand is. Good. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2. Oh, by the way, see the rest on the first beat? See, that's all that stuff I was counting. 3, 4, 1. La Cucaracha. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. La. My bad. This is not La Cucaracha. This is the beginning of it. It's the verse. 2, 3, 4, 1. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. That's what you did. And 1. Da 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 dum dum. And 1. Okay, watch this. Go to the second line. The first thing you do on the first beat is what? Rest. I like it. Nothing. What do you do on the second beat? C note. If you don't know that note, it's middle C. Put on a C chord. Play the C note. Not the whole chord, just the C note. Ready? Go. T, T, then what? T, T, then what? G. Now you got to move your ring finger to the G. G, G, and B flat, G. And then you're going to do the same thing as you did earlier. C, D, C, B flat, A, G. Try that. This is the third bar, second line. 3, 4, 1, ba, ba, ba. And then an A open. And F note. Okay, so here's your rhythm. Clap this after me. Third bar, this is the rhythm. 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. What kind of rhythm? Syncopated. It's on the second half of the beat. 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 ba. Again, 3, 4, 1. Ba, 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 ba. 3, 4, 1. That first note that you're going to play in the third bar is on the third space up. How many are familiar with F-A-C-E, face? Right? It's F-A, it's C. And then watch what it does. C, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. It moves backwards in an F scale. So it's 1. Try that. 3, 4, 1. C, D, C, B flat, A, G, F. Again, 3, 4, 1. Most of it's on the A string. 3, 4, 1. We're going to do it 4 times in a row. 3, 4, 1. I love the way you're observing the first beat, you guys. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 2 more times. 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Go to the first bar. Wait for the second beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now you have C to D. B flat, G. Here comes second line. Here comes C. Okay, then we have La Cucaracha. Can you take the last three notes of the second line? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And 1. Keep going. E, G, E, G, and 1. Okay, so how many have never read notation before? Thank you. That's okay. You can admit that. How many people can see a pattern and go, okay, if I can understand the pattern, I could probably play it? Here's what I mean by that. Look at the third bar. That would be the third set of space between lines. Third bar on the first line. Good. See it? It goes like this. 1. See it? Do you notice the pattern goes down and then skips up? So it's 1. C, D, C, B flat, A, C. See that? Look right below it. Literally right below it. Third bar on the second line. What's the difference? It keeps going down. It doesn't skip back up. You see that? Now go down to the very bottom line and tell me whether or not you can see a bar that looks like one of those two. And if you do, explain that to me. So you see that one there? It's very similar to that one, right? Now look down on the bottom. Is there one that looks like one of those two? Mm-hmm. Which one? Yep. Can you see that on the last line, the fourth line down, third bar, it's identical to which one? Second line, third bar. Do you see it? Yeah. Good. So if I can play La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha, which you proved you can play, and then a scale backwards, da 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 da. Then it repeats, da 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 dee, da 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 dee da, and then ba ba dee 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 dum. It's the same as the second line. If I can play that, I pretty well have that entire chorus. Okay? So we're going to start from La Cucaracha, second line, last three notes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha, and 1. Scale it backwards. Now you got C again here. Da da to G, and 1. Could you clap that much, please? 1, 2, 3. La Cucaracha. You missed it. Stomp, then you clap. Syncopated. 2, 3, 4, 1. La Cucaracha. La Cucaracha. And 1. Da, 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 da. Rhythm here. Da, 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 da. Wait. Da, 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 da. Da, and 1. Ba, 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 ba. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. And 1, ba, 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 ba. One more clap. Ready? 1, 2, again. La Cucaracha. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. And a 1. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, now, folks, I want you to play what you can out of that much. Okay? You know the melody in your head, right? Starts on what note? C. And then what note does it go to? And then what note? And if you put on an F chord, you'll have all three of those notes. In order. 1, 2, 3. La Cuca, F, A, C, 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 F, A. Here's your F scale now. F, F, E, E, D, D. Repeat it to G. Dot, 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 E, G, dot, 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 E, G, G, and 1. Ba, 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 bum. Could you all take the second to last line of the song? Do this. C, D, C, 3, 4, 1. We're going to do that 5 times. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. 2 more. 3, 4, 1. 1 more. 3, 4, 1. Good. Now we're going to follow the scale backwards like this. Through a B flat. 3, 4, 1. Again, 1. And 1. And 1. And 1. And 1. Front row only. And 1. Second row only. And 1. I heard it. Third row only. And 1. Everybody, 3, 4, 1. Thank you. Could you take it from La Cucaracha, which is the third line down? C, C, C. Sorry, second line down. Second line down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Early coming in, watch it. La Cucaracha, La Cucaracha. Here comes the last 2 lines. Yeah, that was actually the last 2 bars. My bad. Could you do it as a repeat? Ready? One more time. 1, 2, 3. La Cucaracha. Last 2 bars, 1. Ba, ba, da, do, 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 do. Repeat it. And 1. Da, 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 da. And 1. One more time. Ready? Go. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 points I'm making here. 1, if you have music in front of you and cannot read it, you are shutting the door on one completely potential way to make music. The only way that you learn to become a better note reader is by doing it. So I know James Hill puts out books. I know that there are all kinds of programs out there. The key of C is where you start with half notes, whole note, half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, and that you find and you practice doing that. Secondly, this is really important. Do you see how much of it was just around the chord? If you put down the F chord, you pretty much had the whole line. Pretty much had the whole first line by putting down an F chord. Thirdly, and this is the most important part, if you have rhythms that are a little bit difficult, more difficult to do, remember the beats. And that always helps you to get through the piece. It opens up doors for you. You know that you've got the chords that work around it. Find simple melodies, knowing that the chord notes are the only ones you got to play. And thirdly, when you're playing, keep in mind the beat. The only way you get better at this is by practicing it. There's no simple way. Okay, so I'm going to do one last thing with you in terms of note reading. you can take practice for note reading anywhere you go. You know that the staff is made up of 5 lines? Did you know that? See, when you look there, it's 5 lines. Here are the 5 lines, 5 digits. This line stands for E. And the old expression was, every good boy deserves fudge, right? E, G, D, fudge, F. The spaces in between the 5 lines spell the word face, F-A-C-E. So if I point to a note, you tell me the name of it. Ready? Good. D, very good. Some of you figured out if that's E, the note before E has got to be D. Hey, what's the note with 1 line through it? C. It's middle C. For those of you that are piano players, I'll explain that in a minute. That's C note. Okay, so what's this note? G. And that one? B. And that one? G. And that one? B. And that one? D. And what about this one? E. E. That's up the A string, by the way. What about this one? D. And this one? C. And what's that? Good. Okay, these are all C scale notes. Could you please play the note 4 times to 4 quarter notes as I point to it? Ready? First note is C. Ready? 2, 3, go. C, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3, 4. D, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, again, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, wait, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Keep watching. Here's your C. Up to G. Here's your top note, A. G, 2, 3, 4. D. What song did you just play?
Twinkle,
Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Now, I did call out some of the notes, but not all of them. So what did you have to do in order to play the song? You had to know what the names of the notes I was pointing to were. You all have a hand staff. Sometimes you put it in your pocket. Sometimes you scratch your head with it. But you all have a hand staff. And literally what you can do in your pairings is say, okay, I'm going to point to a note, you play it. And notice what I did. I allowed you to play the note 4 times in each, so it gives you time to think. Next, I would say play it 2 times in each note. Ready? 1. I'm not calling it out this time. Ron, it's the same song. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to G. And. Where you going? Now, some of you did that by ear, I have no doubt. But you know what? I gave you your reference point. And by the way, most times music is when I look at music, I can actually hear it. Okay, I mean it's what you develop over time. I actually do exactly the exercise you just did. I don't read every single note. I know what's coming next because I can see ahead. I mean, we don't read words. The cat went. Oh, we see the whole line and we process it. Well, the same thing happens as you start reading music. Okay? Very important. This is an important part of your music making. If you can do this, it opens up amazing doors. Trust me, I wouldn't lead you astray. Okay? As an example, if I play, oh, you know what? What the heck? Here, you guys are so good at this. What note is that? E. Ready? 1, 2. Play each one twice, but I'll go a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, can you do this? Here's the song. La da dee da dee da dee da dee dee da dee 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 dee. Literally. Da dee dee da dee da dee da dee da dee da dee C C. Okay, I'm going to point to the notes. You now know the you all know this melody, right? Okay, good. Could you play the melody that I point to the rhythm you know the song to be? 1, 2, ready, and. And. Now, folks, how many have ever played that song on the ukulele before? A few of you. Okay? You just played it now as a group. You just played it. Could you please call out the names of the notes for me? Ready? 2. Call them. Don't play them. 3. And. E.
F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D.
And.
E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E,
D.
C, C.
Okay, play it and call out the notes as you play. Ready? 2, 3, 4. E, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E. And E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, D. Now, how many, bless you twice, how many for the first time just played Ode to Joy? First time in my life I ever played, I just played it.
I
Okay.
played the C note in
Okay,
Ode to
good.
Joy.
But you now played more than it, right?
Good going, Jack.
Folks, there's no other way for me to put this to you other than, no other way for me to put this to you other than to say, you practice it. And you notice the pieces I've just picked, a lot of scalular patterns, steps, right? Not many skips. And when the skips happen, they're logical skips. A C to a G, a Do to a So. Find that kind of music. It's out there. It's all over the place out there. Find that kind of music and practice doing that. It opens the doors for you. Okay? Make sense? Where do all of these notes come from? The scale. which is the first thing I started with. And I would practice that scale 10 times in a row every day and play it perfectly so that if you make a mistake, you start over again. That's perfectly. This is not perfectly. That's not perfectly. This. In fact, I'd go as far as to say this. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. That clean all the way through. 10 times in a row without a mistake. It'll be done. Then you say, okay, now I can go faster. 10 times in a row without a mistake. The faster you can do it without a mistake 10 times in a row, the better you know it. Once you've mastered it, this stuff becomes a piece of cake. Not only that, your ear also becomes attuned and your muscle memory automatically kicks in. So playing becomes a matter of, okay, I'm not thinking about those notes, folks. I'm just playing it. And I would do that with any song you gave to me if I was playing by ear. It would just happen automatically. My inside ear, my inner voice, my inner song is attached to my fingers, and it's automatic. It's muscle memory. That's how much I've played that I've got it. Make sense to you all? Trust me, this works, or your money refunded in full. Okay? All right. Good. Okay, so turn to the very front of the package I gave you. This is the last song we're going to do today. We're going to do lots with it. Repeat after me. Old man rhythm is in my shoes.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes.
Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose.
So be my guest, you got nothing to lose.
Watch. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose.
So be my guest, you got nothing to lose.
I'm snapping with a very purpose. That's a rest. Right? So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose.
So be my guest, you got nothing to lose.
Your first beat comes in off. 1, 2, 3. So be my guest. Did you hear it? 1, 2, 3. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Okay, from the beginning, I'm going to do it again. You repeat it right after me. Get exactly the same rhythm as mine. Old man rhythm is in my shoes.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes.
Somebody was early. Did you hear it on in? That's got to be fixed. I wasn't going to tell them. Okay. Old man rhythm is in my shoes.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes.
Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose.
So be my guest, you got nothing to lose.
Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Very good. See if you can do it all the way through. Ready? 1. I'm keeping the beat for you. 1, 2, 3, and.
Old man rhythm.
No, it doesn't go old man. It's old man. Ready? 2, 3, 4.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
So be my guest, you've got
nothing to lose.
Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Okay, we're going to fix the won't you in a second. If I turned all the lights off in this room, closed all the blinds, pitch black, stuck you in the corner and said, walk over to me, what would happen? You'd probably trip, fall, something bad would happen, right? Okay, the older you are, the more likely it's to occur, right? Okay, now here's the question. Why? Because you don't know your way. You can't see your way. The better you know a lyric, the better you know the rhythm, the less inclined you are to make a mistake. The more comfortable you're going to be strumming and singing at the same time. This is about you being really familiar. I'm trying to get you familiar really fast. If you need to look at the words, look at them. But I need you to be more attentive with your ear. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, there's one spot in here that's really tricky because it comes in on the second half of the 4th beat of the bar. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? If you watch the word won't, it comes in between 2 claps. Watch this. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a C, cruise. It actually comes in this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, won't you let me take you on a. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, won't on 1. It's before 1, the second half of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, won't you let me take you on a C, cruise. If I subdivided it, it would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, won't. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, won't you let me take you? And it carries over the bar onto the 1. Can you do that? You come in on won't. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Won't.
See, some were late. Catch it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Won't.
Too early. 1, 2, 3, 4. Won't you let me? 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 That's better. Let's see if we can do it all the way. 1, 2. From the top now. Old man.
Rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? You want to tell me?
Early.
Yeah, want to tell me? Early on the next part. You got the won't, and then you missed the next. Stop it.
I know my song.
I know, yeah, I get it, yeah, I know. Do you notice the other thing? Your mouth really has to move to get the rhythm right. Old man rhythm, you can't like, oh man, rhythm is in my shoes. I know you said no blues. I love this song. I really do. I can't hardly wait to sing it. Don't think so. Okay, one more time, then we're going to sing it. I need you to be able to get the rhythm so we can sing it. 1, 2, a speak it to and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Yeah, watch that sit. Won't you let me take you on a boom sea cruise? Got it?
Won't you let me
Take you on a
sea cruise?
I'm gonna go and then you come in. Got it? Don't you do the I do it. Ready? 2, 3. Won't you let me take you on a
Sea cruise.
Oh yeah, baby! Only I'm not gonna do that every time because it doesn't sound I can hardly wait. That's good. My turn. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Yeah, a little bit louder. Ready? 1.
You didn't tell us this thing. You said my turn.
I gotta tell you everything? If I say my turn, what does it imply? Your turn next. Okay, ready? 1, 2, me first. Old man. Not only that, she comes in, then she looks and calls me an old man. Calls me an old man. Nice going, lady. Ready? What have I ever done to you? Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Old man rhythm is in my shoe. My turn. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose.
So be my guest, you got nothing to lose.
Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Try it from the beginning. Old man, ready, 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Okay, not bad at all. So I'm gonna ask you, do you know what key, what scale you were in there? No. C. Now watch this. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Your turn. 3 and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the. So be my guest. You've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? We're gonna do it one more time. I want you to keep it light and I want you to let it come out. Gentlemen, I need you to sing. Ready? Ladies, I need you to sing. Uncross your legs. Your sound will get caught in the knees. You don't want that sound caught in the knees. Ready? 1, 2, everybody, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Out of curiosity, first thing, which one was easier to sing? How many found the first one easier? How many found the second one easier?
This one.
The second one was easier. The key of F is easier. Why?
It's not as
it's brighter, it's lighter, it's higher up in your range where it's comfortable. Gentlemen, that's way down in your range for you to sing in the key of C. In the key of F, it should be comfortable. Here's the second thing. It's a happy song, right? It's a, come on, let's go have some fun. And essentially, it's what it's saying. Let's go party, right? So here. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. The higher it goes, the brighter it sounds. So those of you that play ukulele in C, F, and G7, you need to expand your horizons. You need to realize that other keys become important. And this is in the key of F, where I've placed it, because that's a more comfortable place for you guys to be singing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have a chord coming up here in a second, and I know I'm going to hear groans. B flat. See, I knew it was going to come. Okay, here we go. Strumming on an F chord. Could you please do even eighth notes? Just strumming with me. Ready? 1, 2, F chord, and. This is a rock tune. So that rhythm, even eighth notes, with a kicking on 2 and 4 on the backbeat. Not heavy, keep it light, right? Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Okay, so remember how we talked about, okay, as soon as I started strumming, the singing went to pot? The best part of that was your first verse. As soon as we got to ooh-wee, what? Yeah. So here, after me. Ooh-wee, after me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Okay, I'll do the whole phrase and then you repeat it. Ooh-wee, wait. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, say it. 2, 3, and ooh-wee. 3, 4. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. 3, 4. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? That word won't. Is it changed from the way we did the verse? No. It's still coming in on the second half of which beat? 4. And it's got to be on the second half of it. Not on the 1, not on the 4. Okay? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Could you do it with the right gaps in the middle? 1, 2, speak it. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
You didn't. You came in on 1. Did you catch that? Good. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby.
Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Here's what's neat. Ignorance is bliss. See, before you knew about understanding the second half of 4, you would have just carried on, thought, I'm fine. But now you know that the second half of 4 is where you've got to come in. How many of you heard the mistake there? Was it better this time than the last time? Better. Yes, but you see now what you're doing? You're becoming musicians. You're becoming discerning. It's either right or wrong. And now you can say, no, that's not quite right. Now you get to choose whether you want to fix it or carry on. Let's fix it. Ready? 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh-wee, 3, 4. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, 3. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, 3, 4. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? That was right. Sing it now, after me. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? You do it. 1, 2, and 3, and 3, and 3, 4. Do the last one. Ooh, my turn, then yours. Ooh-wee, listen. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Your turn, ready, 2, 3. 3, and. Still late on coming in on won't. It's close, but it's not right. Again, 2, 3, 4. Ooh-wee, 3, and. You got it. And if you watch me, you'll absolutely get it, because I conduct with all 5'4". Right? Watch me. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take... Did you see it? Right? Do it. 1, 2, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Now what you have to watch out for is this. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take... Won't you? Don't do it. It's won't you let me... It's in control, right? Okay, we don't want to throw this thing up. Ready? 1, 2, and... Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Good, you've got it. You absolutely have it. Could you just strum it? And I want it strummed either even or even with a backbeat, but nothing else. Okay, ready? 1, 2, strum, and. C7. And off. How many sang it in their head while they played it? Good. Sing it in your head while you play it. Ooh-wee. Ready? Ooh-wee. 1, 2, F chord. Ooh-wee. And that's it. I love it. That means you did sing it in your head because you ended. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you one hint that's going to help you. How many people listen to rock and roll and understand that when you listen to it, you often hear this sound? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? How many have thought, that sounds so cool, but I don't know how to do it? I'm going to show you how. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that scale over there. It's the C scale, okay? In the C scale, what is the 6th note of the scale? I circled it. It is. Folks, on an F scale, if it was an F scale, we'd need to know the 6th note. And I'm going to take this off very briefly. And you're going to have to look at this as best you can. F, what's next? Oh, sorry, get rid of that. F, and then G, then A, then B flat, and then C, then D, then E, and then F. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in the key of F. That was your starting pitch. There's the 1. There's the 4. It's coming. There's the 5 that's going to be a 5-7. What's the 6? Good. When you play an F chord, if you place down the D on the 2 and the 4, that's rocking on the chord. So it's going to sound like this. F without it. Now with it. All I'm doing is putting down the D on the 2 and 4 because it's the 6th note of the scale. Is there anybody that does not understand that? Okay, what is the 6th note in an F scale? D. Good. I know that that is the relative minor of the F. It's the related chord to the F. I know that. I'm telling you that. Right. Because it's related, when I add it to the F chord, it enhances it. Like a cousin coming over to visit, okay? So that visit is going to be on 2 and 4. When I add that 2 and 4, it gives the kick to the 2nd and 4th beat, which is our snare drum. Ready? Here we go. Even 8th notes on F. Ready? 1, 2, even 8ths. Ladies and gentlemen, add the 6th note on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing a blues. Go to C7. Stay there. What's the 6th note in a C? So I'm going to add the A on the 2 and 4. Ready? But Peter, I'm adding an A minor with a C7. Yep, that's what you're doing. Because the A is the relative minor of that scale. Right there, you got it, you got it. Seems so simple and it sounds so good, right? C7, back to F. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, C7. Ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? B flat. This is the chorus section. By the way, in a B flat chord, you've also got a 6. Anybody want to tell me what it is? It's a G. So on your 3rd fret of the E string, put your pinky down on 2 and 4. Feel like jumping, baby, won't you come and join? F. B flat. I don't like begging, but now I'm on bend. C7. Got to get to rock and get my hat off the rack. Got its F chord boogie like the knife in the back. So be my guest, C7, nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a B flat? Feel like jumping, baby, won't you come and join me, please? I don't like begging, but now I'm on bended knee. Well, got to get to rock and get my hat off the rack. Got to boogie woogie like a knife in the back. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? My turn. Here's an F chord. Echo after me. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn. My turn. I'm going to rock this time. Watch. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn. My turn. C7. Ladies and gentlemen, so here's F chord. Your turn. Okay, can everybody tell me what's starting to happen to the rhythm? It's starting to lilt. It's starting to do this. It's been lonely in the saddle since my horse passed away. Ladies and gentlemen, that's country western. It sounds lovely. It's not rock. This is a rock tune. You got that, eh? You like that, eh? It's been lonely in my saddle. That's a famous tune. It's been lonely in my saddle since my horse passed away. You never heard that, eh? It's close to that other one I really like. Please don't burn our outhouse down. Mama says she'll pay. But that's okay. So Same melody. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to do it as rock. Pop, 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 pop. Even eighth notes. Ready? 2, 3, and. Yeah, that's right. F chord. So when I go to C7, you're going to rock on what pitch? A. Here we go. Because it's the sixth note of the scale, right? That's why I'm doing it. Not just because I picked the note out of the hat. It's the sixth note of the scale. Back to F. Now I'm rocking on what pitch? Don't lilt it. It's the sixth note of the scale, right? Think of the eighth notes. Teet, 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 teet. Right? If you want to sing a country western tune, then lilt it. The same concept works, it's just lilted. B flat with a G. And a G is on your pinky finger, E string, 3rd fret. This is called rocking the chord. F chord. There's the D. Okay, you keep the rhythm. Keep it tight, okay? Da 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 da. Think of the drummer. Yeah, da 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 da. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise and stop? Folks, that is a great way to practice, and I've just given you the right song to do it with because it's a rock tune. If you can do it in even eighth notes, I have no doubt you'll be able to lilt it because that's what you naturally want to do, right? Make sense?
Yep.
Good. Can I please hear you sing it again for me? Just sing it. Don't strum it. 1, 2, a 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? How many of you can do it without looking at the words? Try it. Try looking at me. Try looking at me. My mouth is going to be right. If you're in doubt, there are 2 rules to being a director. First rule, director's never wrong. Second rule, when in doubt, refer back to rule number 1. Watch my mouth. I will not screw it up. Do it my way, right? Oh, you're going to have to listen very closely, my friend. Yeah, I know. Ready? 1, 2. My turn first. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Can I ask you a question? If you watch that, will you be able to understand what to do? Yeah, it's not mumbled. What? What? Like you can make it out. Follow me, right? You've done this enough times. Get it? Ready? Watch, sing. Light, happy. It's a happy song. 1, 2, a 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? How do we do on won't? Close. Over here. Ladies, won't you let me take you? Second half of 4. My turn with you. Ooh-wee. With you. Ready? 2, a 1, 2, and. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, baby. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Good. Watch this. Melody is going to be everybody over on this side of the room. That includes you guys. Harmony is going to be everybody over here. I'm going to show you the harmony. Old man, that's the melody. Old man, that's the harmony. What did I do to my F chord? I put the C on it. Is it still an F chord? Watch this. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. Do you notice it isn't all C? Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Do you notice the line moved? Listen to the melody. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Do you notice it moved down and then came back up? I'm going to do the same thing starting on the harmony note. It's still that harmony note from your F chord. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Sing it for me. 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. You guys sing the melody. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Go. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Old man, 2, 3. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Old man ready and old man rhythm is in my shoes. Together, 1, 2, and old man rhythm is in my shoes. Did you hear it? You just sang a 2-part harmony. You're going to keep going. Keep going with me. You guys keep doing the melody. I need you to do the melody. The words are the same. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Which part's the most important? Them. They would be the beef and the hamburger. You guys are just the buns. Just the bun. Okay? You're the bun. This is the. I need to hear the beef. Okay? Old man, old man. The whole. Let's do the whole first. Right through ooey. And it's going to be based off of your A string. 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Good. Could you sing for me, please? Ready? 1, 2, and. Old man blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Now that's lovely, it's just not big enough for me. Can I have all of you ladies? Ready? All of you sing the melody right here. 1, 2, and.
Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues.
So
Be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise?
And you hear the way that they're listening to each other? They're trying to blend it? Good, I'm coming to you in a sec. You and I are going to sing the harmony, bud. Got it? Okay? Old, we're on the sea. You've got the A. Listen to this, you guys. 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. No, I want all of you ladies in this area. Ready? 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? You hear it? 2-part harmony. It's that fast, right off the string. Could you guys all hear? All the ladies here sing Old Man Rhythm in melody. 1, 2, and. I'm giving you the pitch. You're starting on the melody A. You guys are listening. 1, 2, and. Sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Got it? Good. You gentlemen with me on the high tenor. Old man, bring it. 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Hear it? Can you hear the 2 parts? Good. Gentlemen, take the high harmony. All the ladies on the melody. Old man rhythm is. Got it? Here we go. 1, 2, a 1, 2, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ain't no use sitting singing the blues. Be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooey, ready? 2, 3, and. Ooey, ooey, baby, ooey. Ooey, baby, ooey. 3. Ooey, baby, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Gentlemen on the end, it's all A. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Gentlemen, ready with me? 2, 3, and. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ladies, you're. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Let me hear you, ladies. 2, 3. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Remember 4 and. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Won't you let me
take you on a sea cruise?
Gentlemen, with the ladies, you're on the A, which is the 3rd of the chord. Your ladies are on the root, the F. 2, 3. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? My bad. Take the A again, gentlemen. Ready? 2, and. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Again, 2, 3. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Out of curiosity, ladies, won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? What's mostly the note you just sang? F, thank you. What scale are you in? F. Which chord are you in? F. What note in the chord are you singing? The root. What note did I give to the guys? The 3rd. The 3rd is an important note in the chord. It tunes the chord. It gives it a backbone. Now we got 2 of the 3. What's the next note I would need to complete the chord? The 5th, which is what pitch? C. Gentlemen, you take the A. Ladies, you take the F. I'm going to take the C. Listen to what this sounds like. Ready? Won't you let me, won't you? Won't you let me, won't you let me see? Ready, 1, 2, and won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Take your last note and hold the word cruise to your pitch. Cruise, cruise. Ready? Won't you let me take you? 2, 3. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Did you hear it? Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. Hold your note. Don't deviate from your note. Cruise, cruise, don't move. Ready? Won't you let me? 1, 2, and won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Did you hear what I just did? I sang a D. What is a D in an F chord? F, G, A, B flat, C, D. It's an F6 chord. You know who uses F6 chords a lot? Hawaiians. It's a jazz chord. Did you hear what it did to the end of the song? It jazzed it up. Won't you, one more time. Won't you let me take, hold your pitch, Fs. Hold your pitch, As. Yours is important. You're the third of the chord. Won't you let me? 1, 2, and won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Did you hear it? See, you're smiling like that because it sounds cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Folks, do you see what I've done? By taking a simple 3-chord song, I mean, it is. It's essentially a 3-chord song. It's got 1 extra chord in there, a C augmented. You now have created 2-part harmony. I threw in a 3rd part because I can, and you put in a jazzy ending on a C6 or an F6 chord. I could have had you play this. You're close to being able to do this. How many notes are there? 4. There's your 5th. The entire song's got 5 notes in it. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Play the note I point to. Ready? Play it. Every time I point, you play it again, right? 3, 4. What note is it? G. Thank you. D, F, You just played the entire, those of you that followed my hand, just played the entire section that we sang by following the notes in my hand. Old man rhythm is, what way does that move? Like a scale. A is the first note, old man rhythm is. D is the last note. Old man rhythm is, play it, 2, 3, 4. Old man rhythm is, watch this, in my shoes. Oh. From the D to the F I had to skip, from F to the A I had to skip. In my shoes, play it, and in my shoes, what are those 2 notes? F and A, 3, 4. In my shoes, do that whole passage. Ready, 2, 3, and. Old man rhythm is in my shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, with all due respect, how did you do that? With your ear. You used what was inside your ears and matched it. Look at me, because this is the most important and last thing I'm going to say. You are not all at the same level. Some of you picked up on that and went right with it. All of you could be at that level really easily. Watch this. Play your scales, say the names of the notes of your scales, hear the melody in your head, match the 2. You can't go wrong. I don't know my scales. Exactly. Stand in the corner. I'm going to turn off all the lights. Come over to me. I don't know where to go. I'm not sure, I might stumble. Yeah, you will. The better you know your instrument, the easier you can. Look at what you've accomplished today. If I had told you at 9 o'clock this morning you were going to be able to play the melody line for Tin Roof Blues, you would have said no. You would have understood what a chromatic scale was. What? You would have been able to sing and match my rhythm exactly, including on some really syncopated and difficult rhythms. You'd be able to strum it into a rock rhythm, adding the 2 and 4 and rocking on the 6th of the chord. You would have gone Greek to me. Look what you're doing. You're now making music. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to kid you into believing you've arrived. Because this is a simple step. This was level 1 of 3 levels here this weekend. You've now got the very basic stuff, a 1, 4, 5, 7 chord in the key of C or in the key of F. You've got a scale of C. I haven't even shown you the F scale. But what you have now is a better understanding of the capacity, of the potential of that instrument you're holding that can be unlocked with your voice and with your instrument. And I've told Danielle, I'm happy to come back and work with you guys anytime I have time. I'm happy to come back because I get excited about adults who want to learn as much, if not more, than I got excited about kids who wanted to learn. And here's the reason. You guys don't have to. Nobody's making you come to this. You're choosing it. You want to take this and work with it. 20% of kids take music lessons. 20% of all kids in the world take music lessons. 70% of adults wish they had. You're in a great percentage. You care that you're getting this as part of your life. And I commend you for that, and I thank you for giving me some of your time today. Bless you, and until we meet again, ahui ho.